To all the haters, I'm talking about you, Grant. I'm talking about you, Jesse Naylor. I'm talking about you, Coach.
To all the non-believers. To all the non-believers. Especially you, Tom Jackson. Way to have our back, Keyshawn.
Anyone else I'm missing?
Don't forget Flo, man. Remember at the beginning of the season, this guy said that Trey Lance was going to be starting? I was telling this guy that Brock Purdy was the guy, and he's like, no, man, no. Trey's the guy. He's going to lead it to the promised land. Kaepernick 2.0. Man, that guy is freaking garbage. You see the Cowboys right now getting their butts kicked, man? Oh, it's because of him on the sideline. They're being the loser. It's like a virus going around.
That's right, man. Flo, too. Flo said Trey Lance also. All the people crying in the offseason. Oh, it's not a fair competition. Man, screw that. But as far as this game, man, Brock Purdy, he's the star of the show. He's the MVP. Like you were saying, Dak Prescott getting torched right now.
Getting torched, man. And Bills are not even in the playoffs, I don't think. They're like still chasing. They're still like in the wild card area.
Exactly.
And they're not even officially in the playoffs. So they're losing to a team that's like really 500. And they're getting their butt whipped. And everyone's been crying like, oh, Dak is MVP. Dak, Nick Wright. He's MVP. I want to see a guy come from behind. He's proven it. He's had all these touchdowns. He's breaking records. No, man. I'm telling you, he does good against these sorry ass teams, and just like the players, when they do good against these sorry ass teams, when they play against actually good teams with winning records who have won championships, what happens, man? They fucking they expose. And Dak Prescott, when it's time for him to prove that he could lead this team to a winning season, to more than past the first round of the playoffs, he buckles under the pressure, man.
Brock Purdy is the MVP, and when Brock Purdy went out, those 2 or 3 plays, Sam Darnold went in there.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
So I like Sam Darnold, man. He's still young, but, oh, man. He looks horrible. He's not the guy.
It's not the guy. Brock Purdy is the MVP of the league. What he did, that play where he had a dude right in his face, he hooked to the left and then threw the ball to Christian McCaffrey for the touchdown.
Yep, with the check.
That right there, that's MVP, man. So all through this offseason, all these haters out there over and over, it wasn't even the mainstream media. It was the YouTube 49ers content creators that were just all over him. Oh my gosh. It was so obvious that this guy was the man. And what he did in Arizona, going to his home field, that stuff is usually rough, man. I've seen boxers right there that go to their home stadium and they look like shit, man. I remember Sergio Martinez when he went back to Argentina, almost got his ass kicked. So many different boxers. A few months ago, who was that boxer? Progress went to New Orleans. He looked like absolute shit his whole time. So I was thinking that's one thing.
Teofimo Lopez, man. All these, it's just a thing, because you want to perform great in front of your home crowd, and then what happens is, man, when the bright lights are there and everyone's cheering for you, you don't want to mess up, man. And so you're like being extra cautious, you're not being yourself, and that's what happens, man. But Brock Purdy, he was like a cool breeze, man. He was just out there, like you said, he was making plays, he was breaking tackles. Man, our offensive line, man, needs some work, but kudos to him. He was throwing checkdowns when he needed to. He threw the ball. All the receivers, Debo was playing good. McCaffrey stepped up really good. Kittle, there's a couple of drop passes right there. That was more him.
There's a one-handed catch. That was nice. But obviously, overall, man, touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Every time we had the ball, it's like we were going to score a damn touchdown. It seemed like every single damn time we were just driving down the field like nothing. I haven't seen an offense in my life. Even maybe the 90s offense, this offense looks better, man. Like, it's crazy, with Steve Young and all those boys. We had Garrison Hurst, but man, this offense looks so much better. Everyone's saying, oh, Jimmy G did this. No, dude, Jimmy G couldn't do what Brock Purdy's doing right now, improvising. If something breaks down, he's freaking finding a way to get out of trouble, finding the open guy downfield. How many times are we going deep and finding guys open? Even that one with Brandon Ayuk, we missed him deep. I think he tripped or something like that. But still, Purdy like, screw it, I'm going to go deep again and find something else. It's absolutely amazing.
And then what happened a couple plays later? He got Debo in the end zone, and he went pretty deep. It was like a 30-yard pass. So, man, he's just making plays after plays.
This was the game right here that I was like, oh shit, our defense is probably going to give up a lot of points because obviously we don't got our boys Hargrave and Armstead inside. And we got torched in the damn running game. So I told myself, in order for us to win this game, it's going to be on our offense. And our offense came up, and every damn drive, just driving down the field, absolutely beautiful. We had to have it from our offense this week. We had to have it with all these injuries, and they did it, man. So it's absolutely impressive, the fact that going to on the road pretty much, on the road, but at home, all your fans, your friends, coaches, school teachers, everybody showing up for you, former teammates in high school, and you go out there and you just ball out. You get hurt. you get hurt, and it's like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen? His ass wanted to come back in, and his ass got even better.
Good thing on the replay too. So just kind of touch on a little bit of everything I was said, man. And Brock Purdy's not the MVP this year, man. You know, like it's pure hate just because he's the last pick. He's been proven that he's been one of the best quarterbacks this year, and just the way that he played in this game, man, just feeding everybody. Debo, Kittle, Jennings got some touches. McCaffrey was a beast in this game. And just for him to stay composed, like you said, in his home crowd, man, he was making some like serious plays, and our offense was moving the chains, like you said, because, man, our defense, man, like you saw Givens, he was missing tackles. Farrell was missing tackles when they had the opportunity to get Kyler Murray, and then what happened? They let him scramble out. But if it wasn't for really Kinlaw got a sack, I was shocked on that. And then Bosa and Chase, they were the only three. But other than that, nobody else really stepped up. Our cornerbacks actually played better than our linebackers and our D line. Man, even Fred Warner, they were missing like it wasn't their fault. They were missing like tackles. They would just have them, and then it would just slip out. And I don't know what was going on. Like if the Cardinal players were doing something with their jersey, it's getting messy. But man, it felt like we couldn't even hold on to their jersey. Man, we're just missing tackles, which is like very like
we've been doing that the past few weeks actually.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of sucks. And I even said before the game, like, do you have a feeling that the Cardinals are going to score some damn points on us?
Yeah.
And it obviously was frustrating. I was expecting that in my head, but the way this offense was able just to
overcome that.
If they scored a touchdown, Cardinals, what happened? We would drive down.
Yeah, we would drive down and
score answer right away. So it's just like so refreshing seeing that. This right here is the first year, obviously, where our offense under Kyle Shanahan is better than our defense. You know, I hope our defense can try to get back into par. Hopefully, when Hargrave and Armstead come back. But man, when we needed it, bro, it was just like Brock Purdy to the rescue. And even sometimes, like I said, when some of the plays, guy right in his face, he's able to elude defenders, and they just freaking take off and make magic, man. It's magic what's going on, man. This guy is the MVP. 4 or 5 touchdowns, whatever it was, but this guy, it's amazing. It's a no-brainer. Case closed, MVP, shut that door. Come on, baby. Let's go.
And just the last thing, just talk about the defense though. So it sucks that they had a huge like rushing game today. Obviously they couldn't get much of the passing game. Over 200
yards, running.
But I thought we did a good job shutting down. McBride's been one of the best tight ends in the game, and he didn't really do anything. And I know he got hurt, but still, like, usually this guy like averages at least like within like 200, not 200, but he got at least a touchdown, and then he averages like almost like 10 like targets a game. So the fact that we like shut him down. Hollywood Brown, I know it's in a different system, but he's still like an elite receiver. So the fact that the passing game wasn't really there. It was just really more the rushing game. You know, obviously we can't have a perfect game, but I was at least that part of the defense I was like very like happy about. But one thing we do need to address, and one thing that we do need to fix, special teams, man. I know he's my boy, but damn, Ronnie Bell, man, like I don't know what the hell, like if it's just because that number, but man, like that's like like 3 games in a row that he's been doing something like that, where it's like it tipped or like he's dropped it, he's fumbled it, but recovered it. Like, man, I'm getting nervous, man. McLeod needs to, Ray needs to come back
soon.
Damn, man, like it's getting me nervous. And right now it's the end of the season, so we saw that the Cowboys pretty much are gonna like lose today, and Eagles, we're gonna see what they do tonight
without Hurts tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
He hasn't officially been ruled out, but I'm assuming they're already preparing for Mariota. But we still got to hold on to that number 1 seed, and this is huge. And so Ronnie Bell, I know we're killing the Cardinals today, but still, man,
you can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that.
No, exactly, 100% right. Ronnie Bell, it seems like he's nervous, and then he got the penalty last week, which Schnowski would have been his career play ever. So he can't be acting stupid. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Hold the ball with 2 hands, dude. I just don't want him.
I actually feel more comfortable with Debo. I want to see him more.
I want to see him on punt returns, not kickoffs. Kickoffs are a waste of time. But punt returns, he hold on that damn ball, because as long as you don't fumble the ball, we're good, you know.
Yeah.
But he's fumbled, so who knows? Maybe Conley put him in there, special teams. But he can't be doing that, man. He looks so awkward out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe he's just meant to be a receiver. But right now, get him out, man. I'm sorry. But man, that's what we got, man. What do you guys think though? The Brock Star, is he the lead candidate for the MVP of the National Football League? Let us know down below what you thought of the game. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time.
Peace.